All right, guys, so just to give you a quick breakdown on my setup. So I've got the Logitech Brio sitting on top of the computer. This is just a desktop PC, a Dell. I also have my MacBook, but that's a little bit of a different setup. So if I'm doing Zoom, it goes through the Brio. If I want to get some high quality video, I use my Canon, and it's just always set up there behind the computer. I've got my little light plugged into the Canon. I know you can't see it because it's backlit. This is a USB connector that goes straight into the Canon, straight into my PC. And then I've got a cable for my lapel mic. I set this up where I've got my Rode, but then I can also plug my lapel mic right in here. So the Rode's connected to the PC, the lapel mic's connected to the digital camera. It just allows me to get a really clean audio signal. I can choose which one has better quality. But basically what happens is when I turn this guy on, now I have two rechargeable batteries. I want to get the power cable for it, I just haven't. So this is the EOS Utility 3 that comes with the camera. If I click on remote shooting, what happens is I get this little EOS ADD. I can go to live view, and what that just did was it turned on my camera. So now you can see I've got the camera. I double click for autofocus. I can hide the little box. And what I can do here is make that full screen. Then if I go in and I open the Streamlabs OBS, I can set this up so I could use Streamlabs OBS, I can use traditional OBS, but let me show you what we end up getting here. This takes just a minute to load, and basically there's a couple options. So I can record natively to the compact flash card that's in the camera. I can record directly to the computer. If I want to get HD quality, I just set up the recording, you can see here. And then what I usually do is I have this set up so that if I minimize that, I had moved this over. I usually have this in the bottom right corner, and then behind it I can open, you know, if I'm sharing a desktop or a screen, I can open Google behind it. But this allows me, you can see my audio coming in from the Rode. I can turn on the desktop audio if I want to record something from YouTube or some audio on the computer. But this will then export natively onto the PC. I can pull, if I want to do a thumbnail, a high quality thumbnail, I can come right into here. I can click it. So let's make a face. And what we should see in a minute up here, it saves this thumbnail directly to the computer. There it is, and then I can open Photoshop to edit it and turn it into whatever. I'm actually going to use that thumbnail for this little tutorial. But if you don't go this route, now here's the thing, technically this isn't a webcam. Streamlabs OBS is set up where if I wanted to, this is a new feature, I could come into settings, I can go to virtual webcam, and I can start virtual webcam. And what it does is it turns this feed into a virtual webcam. This is all free. Everything I'm doing with OBS Streamlabs is totally free. So what you see right here is what I could then feed through to Zoom if I wanted. There's just so much functionality, guys. You know, obviously you can set up scenes just like in traditional OBS. There's just a ton of stuff. You can bring in overlays, you can bring in lower thirds, a lot of stuff. So, but I just wanted to show you, like I said, the USB from the Canon can plug straight into my PC. If I don't use the EOS utility that came with the camera, I could download the EOS WebCAM utility. It functions almost exactly the same. You can't run both together, but you can have one or the other. The only benefit to the traditional utility is that I can, let me find it, I can control the camera. So if I turn on video mode, what I can do right here in this bottom corner is I can click that, and now that will record straight to the camera, while simultaneously, where am I can record straight to the PC. So I can basically get a dual recording if I want to, you know, back up or anything like that. So, Will, the rest of you guys, I hope this was helpful. I'll catch you next time.